So as you can tell from the title, today we're going to be doing a Sephora haul, and I'm super excited to give you ladies my first impressions on some new-ish products. I know I'm kind of late to the game. Some of these have been out for a few weeks. Sephora did offer, I think it was 4 times the points on any skincare purchase. So I went ahead and got 2 products from Topicals. I got their full size of the Faded Hyperpigmentation Serum and their new clarifying face mask. These are the 2 samples that I got. This one, I've actually tried this before. It's a moisturizer. It's from You to the People. It's called their Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream, and like I said, I've tried this before. It's a really nice lightweight moisturizer, and this is a cleanser from Kiehl's. Believe it or not, I've never tried anything from Kiehl's, not even a sample. This is their Candula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash, and y'all don't be mad at me. The new foundation launches have just not been up my alley. I promise y'all, this is the only one that is like older. It's from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's the Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation, and I got the shade 13 Warm. Yeah, 13 Warm. This is not one of the products I'm going to give my first impression on because this has been out for some time. So I went ahead and sped through the application of this foundation. I did not pick up a new concealer from Sephora, so I'm just going to go in with some tried and true Pat McGrath Labs Sublime Skin Fetish Concealer. This is the shade M18, and it has a neutral golden undertone. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of MAC's 24-Hour Studio Concealer. This is NC50. I'm gonna let my concealer sit while I go in with this new Hollywood Contour Wand from Charlotte Tilbury. This product is not new as far as like the formula. Charlotte Tilbury just recently added more shades. This is the shade Tan Deep. I think it's number 6, and I'm gonna take a little bit because when I swatched these in store, they were very pigmented. That looks crooked, but we'll fix it. So I'm blending the contour first because I don't know how fast this dries. So I'm gonna actually switch brushes. I don't like how that one is blending out the product. So I'm just spraying my face because it does look like this contour one. It does dry kind of quick. I want to rehydrate the product. It's blending much better now. It does dry down kind of quick. It is easy to rehydrate. To rehydrate, I just use the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. So overall, I am liking how this shade is looking. This shade blended out, it's more of like a soft bronze or contour. I know it's a contour. It's more of like a soft everyday shade, and I'm not mad at it because I don't want all of my complexion in general, but certainly not bronzers and, you know, things like that to be super rich and super like full glam. I do want to have products in my collection that I can use for my no makeup days or for my work makeup looks, and I can definitely see myself grabbing this for work makeup. I like how wearable this shade is. Let me go ahead and blend out my concealer. I want to add more contour, but this time I want to try a different technique. where I put the product directly onto the brush instead of using the applicator. So I think you get more pigment doing it that way, adding it directly from the wand onto the brush you want to use. It's not drying as fast, so seems like you get more time to play with it. The next new product I'm going to be trying is from Makeup by Mario. It is the Surreal Skin Soft Blur Setting Powder, and I have this in the shade 4 Warm Honey, and it is the standard sleek black outer packaging that we know Makeup by Mario for. So it looks like this is cruelty free. It does not say that it's vegan, but it is cruelty free, 18-month shelf life, and you get 15 grams of product. Made in the USA. And let me open this up to show you guys. So this powder is supposed to be a loose, soft blurring setting powder. The actual powder has this sleek white lid. It says Makeup by Mario, and this is what the Warm Honey shade looks like. And I'm gonna keep adding more product to see if it gets powdery or cakey, if it accentuates any texture. So far, this powder looks really, really good. It definitely has a soft blurring effect. You can definitely see the difference in my pores on this side. Let's see how it looks on my forehead, because I have been having breakouts there. You can kind of see the texture. I was trying to do a half and half on my forehead, but I took the powder over too far on this side, but I still feel like you can see it. It definitely mattifies the skin, which is becoming seemingly more and more rare for setting powders. It seems like a lot of brands are starting to add shimmer or shimmer reflex to their setting powders. There are no reflex or shimmer or anything like that in here. This is just a true matte, which I love. I am loving this powder, y'all. I don't know, we may have a new runner-up for my all-time favorite, which is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. You guys know I talk about that one a lot. That one is kind of like a staple favorite in the makeup community. So I don't know, y'all, this one is looking flawless. I am going to ever so slightly bake, even though my skin has been dry, just because in this area and under my eyes where I have fine lines, it does tend to crease, and I don't let it sit for very long. This is kind of like my favorite extra step to do in my makeup routine. I always do it when I use liquid or cream bronzing or contour products, and that is going over top with a powder product. I like to set creams. I'm just gonna take a clean brush with no product, and I'm gonna go in and lightly press that baked product in, while ever so slightly sweeping out any excess product to the outside of the face and gently pushing it off of the skin. You don't want to go in and swipe. You want to go in and tap, bring it outwards, and then any excess will just kind of fall off. And that way you're not disturbing the concealer or anything underneath. The most important step, which is blush. I'll be going in with the Rare Beauty liquid blush. This is the shade Encourage, and it's a soft mauve tone, and I want to test if this powder can work well in conjunction with other products. So this is a risk that I'm taking, putting this liquid over top of the already set powder. But I want to see if, like I said, it blends and plays nicely with other products. Because let's be honest, sometimes you do what I just did and forget to put your liquid blush down, and you still want to wear blush. So you want something that you can put over top and it looks to be blending beautifully. I think it really attests to the quality of a formulation when you can break makeup rules and your makeup still look flawless, because you're always told never put a liquid on top of a powder. But as you can see, went in with the liquid right over top of this powder and nothing is disturbed or lifting. Let's see how this sits in person. Ooh, y'all, I love it. I have to give it up. This is the most comfortable setting powder that I own. It does not feel like the typical powder under the eye. It is extremely lightweight. So if you maybe have trouble with certain powders being a little bit heavy on the under eye, give this one a try. So the last thing I have to share with you ladies is the new Fenty Beauty You Mist. This is a makeup extending setting spray, and standard Fenty packaging to see if this has the same makeup extending powers as my all-time favorite, which is the One Size On Till Dawn setting spray. I do love the One Size one, I really do, but when you spray it out, it really does come out like hairspray, y'all. It's worth sitting through because of how well it keeps your makeup on. But if there's something out there that can give me the same like makeup extending effect without being so strong on the face, then I'm here for it. And one of the qualities of this is how fine the mister is. You can see it's really fine. It does have a scent to it, but it's really fresh. It doesn't smell like lemon, but it reminds me of like how fresh lemon scented things smell. It's more of like a spa, fresh and clean sort of smell, not overpowering at all. This is how my skin looks with the setting spray, fully dry. It does give a sort of hydrated skin look or skin finish. So I'm just going to, no extra product, just use the sponge. Alrighty sisters, this wraps up this very quick Sephora haul and first impressions video. I would say this was a pretty successful Sephora run. I am loving everything, how it looks on my skin. This Makeup by Mario Surreal Soft Blur Setting Powder is the star of the show. I wish I would have tried this sooner. It looks so beautiful on the skin, and I just can't get over how lightweight it feels. Thank you ladies so much for tuning into yet another video of mine, and I will be chit-chatting with you all very soon. Bye sisters.